Hope and Justice Project provides services for people affected by abuse and violence throughout Aroostook County. We're available 24 hours a day on our hotline, and we have 3 shelters, 3 transitional buildings, and an outreach office here in Presque. So we're really available to people throughout Aroostook County. We help people, first of all, by being available to them to just tell the story about what's happening to them. And the staff and volunteers hear what their experience is and then help them explore what kinds of things might help them increase their safety. And that might include everything from fairly low-level connecting with their natural support systems to something like going into one of our shelters and spending some time and really recreating their life practically from scratch. And often that will include going into one of our transitional buildings where they can live for up to 2 years while they're perhaps finding work, finding how it is that they're going to be able to live a life free from abuse and violence. In a typical year, we serve over 1,000 people from Aroostook County, about 925 women, about 50 men, and about 150 children. We are really fortunate to have this unique facility in the middle of Aroostook County that's owned by another organization, but we can use the building forever for free. And so people that really have no income and find themselves in a place where they don't qualify for some of the kinds of assistance other people might, we can have them live in this house. But in order for us to be able to use the house, it needs to have all the things that a house needs for people to live. And it hasn't had the beds replaced since 1988 when we opened the building. And so Rotary has been kind enough to give us this grant to replace all of the beds in this building so that we can have up to 4 families live for as long as they need in this free facility while they're going through their transition.
The Hope and Justice Transitional Project is established to try to help people that go into shelter. What they did was give me the ability to build some stability. Well, when it is that you make that decision to leave an abusive household and go into shelter, you leave everything behind that you've ever known. The new beds will actually be of huge help to someone first coming into a transition. When it is that you're living in an abusive environment, you don't have any peace. You get very depressed, you go without sleep a lot, and you feel very unsafe. So when it is that you go into transition housing, to know that you have a safe bed, a roof over your head, and you're going to be surrounded by people who are supportive to you, it makes all the difference in the world.
The thing that I hear the most from people who have come to use our services is that they didn't know we were here until a friend told them. And so one of the things that everyone at the auction can help us do is to spread the word so that everyone who needs a place like Hope and Justice to call knows how to reach us.